You don't have first mover, right?
The case is dismissed.
Police department's Facebook, their attempt to control the Facebook page certainly would be subject to injunctive relief, as well as, probably a permanent injunction.
Turn the camera away from you, please.
No, I'm not.
No.
Welcome back to the next installment of Exposing Grantville. If you missed any previous episodes, please make sure to go check them out in the description of this story. While the Grantville Mayor was finding his spotlight on the Wrangler channel, GT was reporting elsewhere, while the Citation was awaiting further information. Let's also give Michael Kaiser a round of applause for exposing this piece of garbage mayor. Thank you, Mr. Kaiser, for allowing Mayor Proctor on your live stream and allowed him to speak freely. Once the citation for filming in public was dismissed, GT returned to the City Council meeting in February of 2024.
Hey, what's going on? We are live, coming at you live in the city of Grantville, in Grantville, Georgia, in Coweta County. Remember, we got the citation issued, and I'll give it a few minutes just to let everybody get up in here. Hey, what's up, Katie Kane, Lou Skunt, Tyler? Hey, what's going on, everybody? We are in Grantville. So today, I get something in the mail. The case is dismissed. My citation has been dismissed. Now they're all running. So right here on this very spot, where I'm standing at right now, we were issued a citation per the mayor for filming inside the city limits of Grantville. Channel 2 rode up here with a camera and started filming on the sidewalk out here.
I don't know.
Would y'all write them a citation?
I don't know.
You don't know? I'm glad you said that. But me, you will. I said, but me, you will.
Well, we did.
Exactly. And right here, we had to leave. We were forced to leave, our rights violated, and we couldn't come back. We had a pending court date on February 6th. However, that was pushed to March 12th. And then now, Judge Reeves with the Grantville Municipal Court has dismissed the citation. And make sure to go, if you're in any type of legal trouble that comes upon your civil rights, Hall and Lampros, Andrew Lampros with Hall and Lampros.
Hello, I'm Andrew Lampros. It's Legia Menzel. We're with Hall and Lampros out of Atlanta. We are attorneys at law. We are trial lawyers. We will meet with anyone regarding any legal issue or legal question they have. There's no charge for consultations or meetings. We'll answer the questions the best we can. I will say that we don't always have the answers to your questions, but we will try to find them for you. Of course, we handle civil rights cases, police brutality, excessive force, wrongful arrest, those type cases. So, any legal questions you have, we're happy to answer them. We'll meet with you here in person. We'll meet with you via Zoom. We'll meet with you via telephone. Give us a call. We're happy to talk to you.
Later, GT conducted an interview with attorney Andrew Lampros with Hall and Lampros out of Atlanta, which provided some good insight.
So I thought that was funny.
You know, any public official who believes that hurling personal insults elevates him or denigrates the person who they're insulting, he should know better. You know, my message to the mayor would be, grow up. Maybe read a book, learn the law, and grow up and act like an adult.
You don't have First Amendment right.
Yeah, I agree. What is your, I guess, your intake on because it sounds like he's checked a lot of boxes, and what I'm putting in the upcoming video here,
Well,
he stated, "I'm not."
it looks to me, based upon what I've seen, and the behavior of him, and his posts on Facebook, and his video where he says, I'll block you if I don't agree with you, and it may violate your First Amendment right to speech, and I don't care.
If you're one of these frauditors who gets on my Facebook page and posts nasty comments, I'll block you.
It sounds as to me, this is just my opinion, that he's trying to run that city like it's his own personal fiefdom. And that's not the way our system works. Our government system works at any level, either local, state, or federal. His disregard for the United States Constitution is just really kind of shocking. You would hope that the city attorney or the city council or someone else would say, look, Mr. Mayor, we appreciate your passion, and we appreciate your apparent love for the city, but we must comply with the law, because the rule of law is more important than what his personal feelings are. The nonsense when he cited you for failure to get a permit when he had the police at his direction, using the police as his own personal enforcement
You don't have First Amendment right.
agency at his direction, cite you for that violation of that municipal code on filming, and claiming that you didn't have press credentials and whatever else it was. It just shows a complete lack of understanding of the law, and a complete lack of disrespect for the United States Constitution, as well as the state of Georgia Constitution, which affords press and individuals more liberties than the United States Constitution. And it's really a shame that a city that has as much promise as Grantville has, it is allowing someone like this guy to sully its reputation.
You don't have First Amendment right.
And then the last thing, the email that the assistant police chief, Cliff Schriefer, had emailed, and it sounds like he's speaking on behalf of the city to enter the city into some serious civil litigation against me and another person of Grantville.
Well, I did review the email, and it looks like he sent it from his. It came from a city email account, and so it does appear that he's speaking on behalf of the city. I wouldn't think that the assistant chief would be authorized to speak to the public or speak to anyone regarding legal issues outside the course and scope of what his charged duties, which is enforcement of the law. Certainly not. I wouldn't think that he'd be authorized to speak regarding potential civil litigation. So again, if it was done at the direction of the mayor, it's just more of what appears to be trying to run a fiefdom. If it's done on his own accord, then maybe he ought to check with the city attorney and find out where those boundaries are. In any event, the city, going back to the mayor for a second, he chose to be in the public forum. He chose to run for office, to put his name out there, to become a public official, because that's what an elected mayor is a public official. And as a public official, he's subject to different rules than private citizens. And that's because our founders and our 230 plus years of constitutional jurisprudence have wanted public officials to be criticized, so that we can make sure that they're doing the right thing in the best interest of the public. And whether they like it or not, that's part of the job. So if he doesn't want to take that type of criticism, if he doesn't want to face public scrutiny, then step aside. It's a simple remedy. go back to being a private citizen. You're no longer a public official, and then you have more rights and remedies available to you. The same is true with, to a certain extent, with the assistant chief of police, and certainly with the police department itself. It is subject to criticisms from its citizens that are absolutely protected by the First Amendment.
You don't have First Amendment right.
And if they don't like it, well, then they need to lobby Congress to get an amendment on the ballot and get it passed according to the Constitution. Otherwise, they need to just suck it up and go about their business.
Do you think that the mayor, all the stuff that he's done, he's kind of teeter-tottering, or he's on that fine line of potentially getting himself or the city hemmed up in a federal court?
His and the police department's Facebook, their attempt to control the Facebook page certainly would be subject to injunctive relief, as well as probably a permanent injunction. There was a recent case in the Northern District of Georgia where a state representative had an official Facebook page where she was posting things about her positions and the state and topical issues, and someone was posting underneath, commenting on her post using an anonymous name, and she blocked that person. Well, that person took her to court and won, got a temporary and permanent injunction against her to keep her from doing that, because it is a public forum and they are out there inviting conversation, and they can't pick and choose and allow only people who agree with them to comment. That's not the way our system works. It's never been the way our system works. And shame on them for not following the United States Constitution, because I guarantee you that every one of those officials in their oath of office have sworn to uphold, protect, and defend the United States Constitution.
You don't have First Amendment right.
And they are basically, by saying, no, you can only post, you can only comment if you agree with us, you can only post, you can only comment if we like your politics, you can only post and you can only comment if you say nice things about us. All those positions are repugnant to our Bill of Rights afforded everyone within the United States boundaries by the United States Constitution. So shame on them.
And you think it was a big win for the people for the citation being dismissed?
I think it was a wise legal move, but sometimes when people do things voluntarily, they don't learn a lesson. So the question will be, do they continue to engage in this type of behavior, or at some point will they be dragged into the federal court and taught that lesson by a federal judge who will, based upon my experience and my reading of the law, probably will not be very patient with public officials who say, we only want people posting good news. That's called a prior restraint. You can't do that.
You don't have First Amendment right.
And then have you heard from City Attorney Mark Mitchell?
I've not heard a word from him. I've sent him numerous emails. The only time I've heard from him was in response to an open records request saying, giving me a timeline for when it would be produced, and either producing the documents or sending a bill. But in terms of any substantive conversations, he's just refused to engage in any type of communication with me.
Oh, any last thing you want to add?
No, I just, I think that, like I said, I do hope that they have seen the error of their ways and have decided that the United States Constitution does apply in Grantville, Georgia, and they will follow it. If not, if they continue to go down the path, then perhaps we'll see them at the courthouse.
You don't have First Amendment right.
Upon entering City Hall in preparation for the City Council meeting, GT was met by Mayor Richard Proctor near the front entrance, and it instantly started.
You don't have First Amendment, right?
In there.
You're not press.
Yeah, we are.
Pickering, you're not going to make. You're not even going to be allowed to speak in this meeting.
Well, I'm coming in there with my camera, so.
That's fine. You take pictures.
Yeah. Send me to jail if you want to.
I will.
No, you won't.
You want that?
Yep.
I think we need a little mood music, don't you? Copyright violation. And I'll do it.
Okay.
I've had enough of it.
That's fine.
We're playing this during the whole year.
Okay. Do what you got to do. I'm not leaving. There is nothing you're going to do about it.
Watch.
Okay.
Yeah, put this one up on YouTube. We actually do business here. We're not here for your clown service.
I can't hear you. Music.
I said we actually do business. It's not your clown service. You know what this does to your videos, right?
Do what?
You can't put your video up on YouTube.
Oh, well. Maybe it just won't be monetized, so who cares?
Well, I'm taking care of that for you as well.
I'm sorry? I can't hear you, man, with the...
I'm taking care of that for you as well.
Taking care of what?
Taking down your monetization.
Oh, okay, good for you, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Then I'll still be here. It doesn't matter. I don't do it for the money, man. I don't do it for the money.
I don't really know what you do.
Because I'm allowed to. We're allowed to.
You're allowed to harass city employees.
You stated on a Q&A that you will violate people's rights.
I will take
You sure will, exactly.
people off Facebook that put dirty, nasty stuff up. I sure will.
You'll put dirty, nasty stuff up.
No, I will take people down who put dirty, nasty stuff.
What have I posted that was dirty and
Have I
nasty?
taken any of your stuff down?
You have, actually.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
No, I haven't.
Have I posted? Hold on. Let's clear the bar here.
Okay.
Has Georgia Transparency posted anything dirty and nasty?
No.
No.
Turn the camera away from me, please.
No, I'm not.
No. But you have your minions do so.
I can't control what other people do.
All you followers do the same thing.
I can't.
Tell everybody to call, and yes, I'm in. Let's go.
I can't hear you with the music on.
So my whole point is this: I haven't taken anything down except for drunk people.
Okay.
Not always. Now, have I taken posts down? Yeah, because they're not valid anymore. The announcements are over. I can do that. I can manage the.
Well, what's vulgar that you suggest?
Oh,
I can't hear you, man. I'm trying to have a conversation with you.
Posts down that are old, things that are no longer mature, like Christmas announcements. I can clean my page up,
Okay, and then,
and the comments go away.
but you said you've taken out other stuff that's vulgar. Like what's been
sure.
vulgar? What's been vulgar that you've taken
I had one guy
down?
from Russia saying nasty things to a citizen on my page. Disgusting.
Like what?
I'm not going to repeat it.
Okay, well, how does that play into me? Did I do it?
Again, my whole point is what I said. I'm taking them down. Have I taken you down? No.
Yes, you've taken some. Yes, you
No.
have. Yes, you have. And you've
took down
taken
the original post
You've
because
taken
you're no
Robert's
longer
stuff
in
down
valid.
as well. Well, Robert, he can fight. That's his own battle with that. But
I've taken down some of the original posts because they're no longer valid. Baseball, it's over. We don't need to have that up on my page.
did you know that playing all that music is also called prior restraint? Because you know I'm going to publish this.
No, it's not.
Oh well.
It's my First Amendment right. Bottom line, I'm not going to have you make a mockery of this meeting tonight.
Do I ever make a mockery?
Yeah, you'd have.
So I stand back here and I yell and I chant and I'm.
Stand here and you can film, and that's what you're going to do. That's fine.
Is this a regular meeting or is it a special meeting? It's
No,
a special.
work session.
Is it open for public comment?
Open for public people, not for comment.
Oh, I'm a public people, though.
But you can't say anything.
Why?
You're not a resident.
I can't say anything because I'm a resident?
That's right. You're not a resident. And you're not on the agenda.
I'm not what?
On the agenda.
But don't you fill it out here before?
Maybe. I don't have to call anyone. This is a
You know you're-
public forum.
you know you're-
Yes, you raised the meeting.
I can't hear you.
This is
sorry.
a limited public forum, and I'm allowed to keep the meeting in order.
So in order, I can't stand back here and film,
You can film if you want.
but I can't talk.
Correct.
You want to talk to my attorney?
I don't care about your attorney.
You want to talk to the
Oh,
attorney?
the ambulance chaser up in Atlanta? No, not really.
You want to talk to him? Hey, what's up, man? Hey, so, yeah, man, we got you. The mayor stopping him from coming into the meeting, and he's playing loud music, straight up, priority straight, and he said he's doing it just so I can't film and publish a public meeting. Hey, how you doing, sir? Russ.
Jeremiah Crane, nice to meet you.
Kramer?
Crane, Officer
Kramer.
Crane.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
It's not against the law to film an open meeting, is it?
I do not know what their policies are, sir.
No, the law.
Well, it also depends on what the social or the priorities are that they have. No in closed session you're not allowed.
No, but this isn't a closed session, no, I don't think so. No, I'm curious, that's all, because I was told I wasn't allowed to film an open meeting. I just want to make sure that, you're
I
not
do
going to
not
like...
know anything what the policies are for city councils. That's above my pay grade.
Okay. So you wouldn't issue me a citation for freedom of press or anything?
As long as it's not violating the policies of the proceedings, or you showing out, being boisterous, cussing.
Oh yeah, most definitely, yeah. But I mean by merely existing and filming, that's all.
Well,
That's what I meant by
like I said, I don't know the policies of the city council.
Okay, you go by the policies?
Yes.
Awesome, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Officer Crane, thank you. We do policy.
Well, that'll do it for this installment of Exposing Grantville. In the next installment, we will finally meet Mr. Phillips, aka Red.
And I wipe my ass with any constitutional right you use to do that. And I practice a God-given right. Do you understand that? A God-given right trumps your constitutional right in my book.
You don't have First Amendment right.